Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swingbird, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. Today we're taking a look at the launcher version 1.2.1. Now Mojang has enabled the time machine feature that lets you go in and play older versions of Minecraft. Now you can do this by making a new profile and setting that up. I can show you how to do that. Just click new profile. You can do whatever you want to call it, old builds or something like that, and then you can set the resolution, all this stuff. But now you can click to allow use of beta or alpha versions. Now the alpha ones aren't in here yet, but there are a ton of beta going all the way back to B 1.0. As you can see, there's so many different versions here, and you can play the latest, or if you haven't done this before, it's also a way to enable snapshots if you want to play those. And you can use this part here at the bottom, JVM arguments, to set more RAM for the game to run a bit better, all that stuff, resolution. But once you have this set up and you've chosen which version you want to use, you can do save. And if you want to switch which version, you can do edit profile, but it'll be in this little drop down here. So let's find old builds, and then we can hit play and we'll head in. Alright, welcome to beta 1.0. Let's head into single player. I've got a world started here. We can click, and here we go. Whoa, there's a zombie somewhere. No skins, only back view in F5. There's pigs running around, pigs aplenty. It's looking great. The grass is green and there's not too much going on. This is before food bars, before sprinting, all this stuff. It's going way back here. I started playing a little bit before the Nether update was released, which I think was like beta 1.4 or something. I can't remember exactly. The old stuff. It might have been alpha 1.0. I can't remember. And the old hurt sound is in here. Awesome. But anyways, they're very simple, but if you want to take a little nostalgic road trip back into Minecraft's past, you can go back this far. But I think for now, let's head to another version. Alright, we're a bit farther ahead here, bees, into beta 1.7. We can actually create a new world and name it World, and do seeds and stuff, and head in here, and let's see how much different is in beta 1.7. Might not look that different because I don't think we've got biomes yet. The terrain looks a bit more interesting. The shadows are a bit better now. Looks pretty good. I think this is still before we really got biomes. You can hit F3, and I think at this point I might still be able to actually see mobs by the little numbers that pop up over their head when you're in F3. That used to be a way to cheat to find zombies and different stuff in walls. There's some pumpkins. Oh, yeah, look, looks like the numbers aren't over. Oh no, there it is, 106. It like tells you the little mob number or something, or no, it's numbering them by entities or something. I forget how that works. But yeah, you could use this little trick to find like spawners and stuff in walls. It was pretty cheap. But yeah, the game looks a little, oop, didn't mean to do that. Game looks a little better. I've actually got my skin on now, even though I can't do the forward facing thing, but it's looking pretty cool. No creative yet, no food, none of that, but still awesome. And here we are flashing ahead to beta 1.8.1, and this is adding a lot of stuff, and the game's starting to look a bit more like it does now. So here we go, world type only normal. No other super flats or any of that stuff now, but we have creative mode. And look, I'm in creative. There's some biomes, although they don't seem to be colored the right way. There's not like swamp colors, even though there's swamp trees. It's very odd, but I've got all my items, and I can hit I to go in inventory, and look at these super bright, weird, old textures and stuff. But this is the old creative inventory, and very outlined food, lots of old stuff, but we got a lot of the things that are going to be important to the game. We don't have like all the extra records and all this stuff, and ender pearls and mobs and stuff that came with the adventure update, but still pretty cool. Let's see if we can, nope, no forward facing camera yet. But speaking of biomes, I wanted to throw this in too. Jeb has been working on the 1.7 update, and one of the things in 1.7 is probably going to be tons of new biomes. I hope tons. There's at least one new one that they've been working on though, and Jeb referred to this as the Disco Mountains. Now this is going to use the stained clay that we got not that long ago, and it's going to make these cool like plateaus, these mesas that are going to have different clay, you know, layers, very natural, earthy looking. And here's that picture of that, and it looks pretty cool to me. It's going to be a very easy way to get this stained clay and hardened clay and stuff. And look at this, the biome that I'm in the back in beta This is so nice. It's like a taiga, but it doesn't have snow. It looks really good. I wish we still had this biome. Anyways, yeah, let's head forward into the future. Whoa. And here we are in good old 1.2.5. We've got the swamp tech biome colors here and everything. The inventory is still weird, but it's got some more of the items that we're used to. We've got ender pearls, all the records, all the stuff mob eggs. This was not that long ago, actually, and this was around when I started doing snapshot videos and stuff, because I believe we've got ocelot eggs down here somewhere, don't we? Yep, we do. So yeah, I started doing snapshots around this time, or a little before, when we were getting ocelots. Nostalgic, but yeah. A lot of people long for the old days of Minecraft, but I'm pretty happy with the direction that it's going and all the new things they've added. It's nice to not have so many bugs and different things, so I wouldn't want to go back to the older days necessarily to like play permanently, but it's cool to revisit this, and I'm glad that Mojang added this time machine feature. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and forward-facing camera, yeah! And leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll keep you guys updated on all the Minecraft news, and hopefully we'll get a snapshot from the new 1.7 update. Now that we've gone back to the old 1.7, we're going to get a new one here. And another thing that Jeb has been fixing, you can see at the top of that lava, those black shadows that are messed up. He's been working on fixing those. So hopefully those will be fixed as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for more Minecraft. Goodbye!